Hello guys, welcome to Average Student. Today I'm going to show you how to solve quadratic equation using a formula. So this is our function. Whenever you get a function like this, first thing you want to do is bring all the terms on one side. So let's do that first. So it's going to be 6x squared plus 11x. Then we're just going to move this to the left side. So it's going to equal to negative 35 equal to 0. So this is our function now. It just makes it look easier, as you'll see. So when we say solve quadratic function, what does that mean? Some of you are wondering probably. So it just means that at what value of x is the y value 0. So before we go ahead and solve it, let me just show you what it looks like here. So here I typed in the function, and here is the function that was graphed, the red one. And as you can see, at x equals to negative 3.5 and at x equals 1.667, the y value is 0. So this is basically solving the functions. So our answer is basically negative 3.5 and 1.667. So remember this, and I'm going to show you guys how to solve this without graphing it. So here I'm going to write down our answer just so we can remember. And x2 was equal to 1.667. Okay, so now you guys know what solving means. Let me give you the formula that we need to use. So this is the formula that we need to remember. This is all we need to solve quadratic functions. So as you can see, there are a bunch of variables in here like a, b, c, right? So what we need to know what these values are. So what is a, what is b, and what is c, right? So to find these, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to rewrite this equation here. 6x squared plus 11x minus 35 is equal to 0. So the number in front of x squared, this is a, and the number in front of x is b, and then this last digit here is c. And one thing we want to remember is this negative here. This is important. Our a is equal to 6, b is equal to 11, and here c is equal to negative 35. It's not positive 35, it's negative because of the minus sign here. Okay, now that we have our a, b, and c values, we need to use this formula and put it into two different equations. Basically, it has to do with this plus and minus sign. So let me just write that down, and once you see it, you'll understand it easily. These are our two formulas. One is with the negative sign, and one is with the positive sign. So now all we need to do is just plug in these three values into these equations and just simplify it, which I'll show you now. One thing you guys want to pay attention is to use brackets when you're plugging in numbers, because you don't want to mess up the negative signs in front of the numbers. So here I'll be putting this negative 35 into brackets, so it helps me in the future. As you can, I'll show you again. Now this negative sign is going to turn into positive because it's negative 35, right? So when we multiply this out, it equals to 840. And the denominator is going to equal to 12. And I'll just speed up the video and keep simplifying this just to make the video shorter. I'm sure you guys know how to do all this stuff now. And if I simplify this even further, it will equal to negative 7 over 2 or negative 3.5. And this was one of our answers. As you can see here, we wrote down earlier. So this is our x1. And now let's solve this other equation. And if I simplify this further, this 20 over 12, it will equal to 5 over 3, or you could say 1.667, right? And this is our x2, as we showed you here. So yeah, these are our answers. This is what the value we get when we solve for x, right? As same as the one I showed you earlier using the graphing calculator. So yeah, it's that easy. All you need to do is remember this equation and you'll be good to go. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment. I'll try to help as many guys as possible. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.